everybody, and welcome to the Chroma side of YouTube. Alright, here we go. So I'm just pulling up my chat, waiting on a few people to jump in. Hey, Kathy. I'm sorry, Kenneth. Hey, how are you? And Kathy both. Hi, everybody. So, how are you today, Miss Kathy? So I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna turn off my chat real quick. I'm looking at my iPad right now, so I'm gonna pull this up. I just recently subscribed. Hey, Brenda G, how you doing, girl? I just recently caught a new YouTuber. Couple painting units, wipes per time. Yeah. Oh, nice. I'm excited. Okay, so I've got to show you this channel because this is where I'm going to practice this technique. I'm going to do the wing pour. Have you guys heard of that? Okay, so this is the channel. So if you guys are interested, take a screenshot. And she does these incredible wing pours. Her pours come out looking like angel wings. So I want to do one for my mom, and I want to get the technique down. And I want to do what you call it? Oh, I know, right, Tammy? So I want to do one for my mom. And I'm excited because I really, really want to get this down. It's something different. Aren't they awesome? Hey, Mama. So I'm going to do your wing. I'm going to try and do your angel wings tonight. Okay. So I have pre-prepared because I've got a few things that I've got a few colors that I need to work on. So I actually pre-prepared, but I'm going to mix one in front of you all. I did not add water or strain any of my colors yet. And I was gonna add, not gold, where's my Naples yellow? What did I do with it? I'm gonna add Naples yellow to this color palette. Ooh, I see what. There it is. All right. Oh, dude, it's laying right here. You guys could have told me. Anyway. Okay. All right. Do you ever find that because of your southern accent, the text phone does not come out right when you speak to it? Yes. Sometimes, but then sometimes I have to overcorrect it. Like I'll be talking and I'll say something and it'll autocorrect it and then I'll delete it and I'll go, please do not, you know. Oh no, girl, it is so not you. Uh-oh, I may need to get that other thing of Naples yellow. I'm gonna try and use this whole tube though. This might be it though. Oh yeah, I'm good. Okay. And that's done for. All right. Where did Floetrol go? Okay, so tonight I didn't have time to strain or anything, so I just strained over the cup, which it's kind of harder for me to see exactly how much I'm putting in there, but it's not rocket science, you guys. I eyeball it to about 2 parts of the paint that I put in there. And right in my trusty water bucket it goes. And grab me another stick. So I was watching that video and of the angel wing pour, and it looked like her paint was pretty thick. And also I noticed that her paint moved very slowly. So I am going to mix this paint up pretty thick. And I forgot, this particular yellow always chunks up on me. So I probably should have added that Floetrol in a little bit at a time. I may end up having to scrap all of this paint and try again with a different color. You guys see what I mean by chunk up? Looks like cottage cheese. Not yogurt, it's cottage cheese. So how was everybody's day today? Did y'all have a good day? Yummy. Right? Strain it. No gobbies allowed. That's right. This color always does this to me, and I don't know why. And some pinks do it to me too. But, you know, we live and we learn, and then we keep pouring. I'm going to keep stirring for a little while just to make sure that nope, it's not going to come out. All right, straining time. So I'm going to strain all of my colors just because I really, really want this to be smooth. Okay, it would have been great if I, tell me about it, Tammy. We, at work today, I found out that one of my coworkers decided to leave us. And so we're going to have to readjust our schedules and all that jazz. But it's okay because we always make it work. You know, I was watching her and I noticed the exact same thing. She has a problem with those yellows and sometimes pink too. And I just think it's the makeup of the paint, honestly. I'm not gonna try and use that much of this yellow anyway, so if I have to get rid of this paint that's in the strainer, in fact, I think I will, because I really don't want to chance any gobbies. Okay. Alright, get this cup out of here. Get it out of here. Okay. That's smooth enough for my liking. Now, like I said, you guys, I'll be straining all of my colors. But I want to add water to them first. Not a lot, because I'm going to keep it kind of thick. So, last night I asked for color suggestions, and Troy asked for neutral tones, earthy tone colors. So, I'm going to do Naples yellow, copper, black, and white. And I'm going to try and attempt this because I think that this pour is beautiful. Hey Troy, I was just saying that you had suggested this color palette last night. Very earthy and neutral. But I'm kind of putting a twist on it, buddy. I'm going to make angel wings. Or I'm going to attempt angel wings, but I'm kind of hoping for a cool painting out of it all the time. You know, I just think that, you know, even if it doesn't come out exactly how you plan it in your head, you should go with a flow. And that's the whole point of a flow acrylic, right, you guys? There's like controlled chaos to it, which is totally the appeal to me. Hey, Christina. I can't wait to see the outcome, girl, too. This guys, I know they say don't do anything for the first time on YouTube, but literally this is the very first time I'm going to attempt this painting. So cross your fingers, wish me luck, say a little prayer, whatever you want to do. But, oh Lord, I really want this to come out because it is gorgeous. Let me see. Yeah, it touches the, okay. So I know that this white is old, and when the acrylic paint in those big liters sit for a minute, it dries up on the sides, and then when you shake it or you pour out, you get dried chunks in your paintings. And if this wasn't white, I would show you exactly what I mean. Well, maybe y'all can see. I'm gonna get up here. Do you guys see those dried clumps? That's all the paint that comes up off of the sides of your liters. So that's why I strain my paint after I mix it. And put it in the rinse out water. Okay, now I'm going to strain the other white. Oh, I forgot to add water to this one. Well, the reason why I was adding water first was because it goes through the sifter a little better. Well, thank you, Tammy. It does look like sour cream. But you don't want all those chunks in your beautiful painting when you're done. It's just not attractive. Now, I have had different feedback. Someone told me that my paintings come out so smooth that they look like they were mass produced. And I would prefer a smooth painting over a chunky one. But I kind of understand what they're saying. But at the same time, I prefer that. So, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right, you guys? So I'm just shaking out my little sifters here. Grab my paint rag down so I can wipe off the yellowy water and any of the things that's going on here. All right. That's been sifted. It needs water. No silicone for this pour, you guys. So I'm just adding my water a little at a time, and like I said, I I will be straining it after I add the water. I don't mind that air bubbles get in my paint, simply because I find that it gives a really cool effect in the end, and I kind of like the look of it. Like last night when we did the red, white, and blue ring pour, the white kind of sank, but because there were air bubbles in my painting, in my paint where I had mixed them, the air bubbles popped and that white came through and it looked like stars, which is where we got the name Galactic Galactic Patriotism. Hey, don't mess with my word gobbies now. Everybody knows what that means. Everybody who watches my channel knows what that means. I love to use weird terms. That's my mom, by the way. I'm just an average Joe Schmo hairstylist. Oh, hey, Pat. How are you? Oh, look, no gobbies in that one. Yay. Anyway, I don't pretend to have gone to art school. I'm just an average hairstylist who likes to make pretty things and fell in love with this art form and decided, hey, I can show people how to do that on YouTube. Nice to see you. Hey, Pat, I'm actually doing a live every night at 9 o'clock this week, but I'm thinking that Friday night will not be happening. Oh, thank you. But I'm just a hairstylist, and like I said, I don't pretend to be, like, I didn't go to school. I'm not classically trained in art or anything. I just like to make pretty things, and I know what I like to look at. So that's how I determine what I'm doing. Now, all of this stuff that I do is all experimental, because I'm telling you guys, I'm fresh into it. Sweet. Hey, Pat, if you would share the link and tell people about it, that would be great. Just a little bit more water on that one. Not much. Metallics don't really take that much water, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's nice to have friends and family that come to your lives and interact with people and talk to people, like Troy and Pat and my mom and my sisters. It's very nice. I feel very special to know you all, and I just want to tell you how much I really, really appreciate you all, because without you guys, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I wouldn't be able to do these kind of things, you know. I'd just be kind of talking to space, and I really appreciate that you guys actually tune in and watch what I have to do, even though sometimes I'm clumsy and sometimes I use the wrong words. Stephanie, whoop, whoop. Oh, okay, girl. I hope you're doing well tonight, and I hope everything's safe. Thank you, Kathy. I'm like I said earlier, I'm gonna be doing these lives every night this week, except on Friday. This Friday, I'm going to. Thank you, Troy. But I'm gonna Friday. I'm going to be at home. I'm not going to be at my studio. So Friday I won't be doing it, but every night this week I'll be, except for Friday, I'll be doing a live at 9 o'clock. Because I never do lives. I'm never at my studio. Typically I'm at home. I know, right? this is just my notes from last night, so I can put that to the side. What do you mean, what happened? Ruh-roh. Did something happen, y'all? Alright. Okay, Kathy. Alright, guys. So, I reviewed the video. And now I'm going to attempt what this chick did. And I am super excited about it. Now, I know one of these... Now, like I said, you guys, she mixed her colors slightly thick. So I did too. Okay. So what she did was she poured a lot of white in the bottom of her cup because she said this is going to be the center of the angel wings. And you have to have a lot to make the wings. I said, okay, I can do that. Now, you pick your next color and you have to be very careful that it's only on one side of the cup and sitting on top of that white. Just about like that. Then you take your black. Now all of this I'm pouring from down low because I really don't want it to mix like I would in a normal pour. And I'm turning the cup because I want to make a circle, but I also want to get enough black in here that it makes the wings. Like makes the feathers on the wings. Now, on her little thing, it said don't stop pouring right here, but I'm going to stop. And I think she added a little more white. No, she added more brown. Well, guys, if I'm wrong, so be it. I think this is the correct way to do it, though. A little bit of yellow. And then I think white goes on top. If I have paint left over, that's okay, because I got paint left over from last night. I'll do a leftovers pour. Stephanie, I did mix the paints last night, and then today I mixed one of my colors on camera. But tomorrow night, if you would like, I'd do it again. I figured I would mix a paint on every live so that people kind of get into my rhythm and see what I'm doing. Now, let's see. Are you guys in frame on that? No, so I gotta move my paints out of the way. Let's move them over here. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can get you guys in frame. Alright, that's good enough because I'm gonna be doing like this. Now, you keep it tilted and you just pour straight on, very slowly, and you just let it pour. So what I'm doing right now, you guys, is I am moving my cup up and down, and I think I just messed it up. So I'm going to stop right there. Holy guac, you guys. Right? Okay. So now I'm going to tilt and pray to God I don't mess this up. I feel like I should have kept pouring. Sorry guys if I'm getting super quiet, but I'm super concentrating. So guys, I'm just tilting very slowly and I'm trying to stretch out these wings, but I'm scared. Maybe if I add a little white right now. Do you guys think I should add some white around the edges? I think I should. So now I'm just winging it. Now I'm just winging it. Get it? Get it, guys? Winging it. Ba-dum-bumps. I crack myself up sometimes, you guys. Alright, so I didn't have a lot of white left over. I thought I'd have a... See, I thought that I would have more paint than I did. I'm glad that I did this size canvas, though. Now, where's my palette knife? Get in the zone. The painting zone. Just very lightly gonna butt that white right up to those wings. That way, if they don't feel like stretching, I don't have to stretch them because I got paint on the canvas, you know? And if you really like a design and you don't... No! The part closest to you looks like the top of a peacock feather. Yes, it does. I was going for owl, but I'll take peacock. The one that I watched last night that the girl actually did on her channel, she kind of showed you what not to do, or what she did that messed up her design. And part of the thing was she had overstretched it. So, and I feel like I should have poured more paint. She was right. I should have kept going. Anyway, hers looked like an owl before she overstretched it, and I really loved it. So I was like, maybe if I do the same thing she did, I'll get the owl. Because, guys, if anybody knows me, they know that my favoriteest animal in the entire world is an owl. Love owls. My granny, and I know you guys all know my granny because I've painted to her before. My granny used to have this lamp, and it sat right next to her couch. And it was like the most beautiful owl, and it looked real. It looked like it was sitting on a stump. And I loved it. I would lay there and I would look at that owl instead of taking a nap. Anyway, so from that, I just thought, man, they just became my favorite. It's something that reminds me of my granny, and then also I just find them beautiful. You know, do you guys ever have something like that? Like some kind of animal or something that just absolutely like reminds you of somebody and makes you think of somebody. So like I said, you guys, I'm just pushing that paint right up to my design so that I can kind of try and stretch this design a little better. And you guys, I'm serious. I've never done this technique before. I'm literally winging it. Okay, so I think I've got enough white paint on this canvas and spread out. Let's see if I can tilt it a little more. I'm still gonna call this angel wings though, you guys. I'm gonna stop because I kind of see them getting distorted. I'm stopping. I can't do it. I just can't mess this up. It's too pretty. Ah. My mother says she thinks it looks like an Indian headdress, which is kind of cool. I'll take that too. If you look at it this way, it kind of looks like a flame. If you look at it this way, it looks like feathers. I don't know. I just really like this. It's so fun. And I think this is pretty good for my first attempt.